Yeah, I'd say a little disappointed in our performance tonight, but also keeping in mind that this is our third game in 4 days, so fatigue plays a bit of a role in that. Still, things I think we need to clean up defensively, but we did some good things on the glass as well as the bench play. I thought was really good in the fourth quarter where they were challenged and did a lot of great things. But it's great to be able to see as we're continuing to build momentum. We're 9-0 and three wins this week as we head into conference play, where we know it's going to get a lot more difficult. 9 teams being ranked and 2 more receiving votes, so there's not going to be any off nights that you can have in conference. So I know we're looking forward to the start of play and going on the road to play Purdue. But for us, it was nice to kind of see some things out of our depth and our bench, in the fourth quarter.
Raise your hand for the mics. We'll start over here.
Excuse me. Hey, y'all. Allie, let's start with you, or any of the players, doesn't really matter. But you kind of came out and had a quick start in that second quarter, and I know probably nobody was happy after that slow start to the first. So kind of what was the message from Brenda after that first quarter, and what did you guys what did you switch, or what kind of got you guys rolling in that second quarter?
I think the emphasis these last couple of games have been starting with a lot of energy and finishing with a lot of energy. So I think that coming into the second quarter, Coach B just reiterated how we need to come with more energy no matter who the opponent is, and that's 1 through 5. And whoever wants to be on the floor is going to have to play defensively and offensively. So just coming out of the first quarter, of course, we were disappointed, like Coach B said, with our lack of energy. But, again, it's just about the principle and coming out ready to play.
Cheyenne, I felt like in the second half you guys really got the ball moving well and got some kind of easy buckets. Can you just kind of speak to the maybe offensive improvement or the way things were kind of flowing for you guys in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, we just got it moving. Coach B wanted us to swing the ball, so I mean, that's what we did. I don't really know how to answer that question. I'm just saying we just moved the ball and got easy shots, and that's Maryland basketball.
Game I had for you tonight. What was the mindset sort of coming off the bench and providing that scoring spark?
Just doing what I needed to do. I think just recognizing what I bring to the table in terms of like grabbing boards, bringing defensive energy, and even just like on offense, whether it's like setting screens, slipping, just making open opportunities. I just went in with an open mind of whatever happens tonight. It's for the team at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I just was able to perform the way I did just to help my team get the win.
Cheyenne or really anybody, I'm just curious. Saylor hit a couple threes tonight. I think she led you all in rebounding, it looks like. Just what has she sort of brought to the team this year in the early going?
Yeah, I mean, Say's super valuable. She's a triple threat for us. She can rebound. She can score inside. She can score outside. I think she makes it a tough matchup for other people because she plays a 4. She plays a 3. A really versatile guard / forward for us. So she brings a lot of things, and, we're grateful that she came home.
I just wanted to add on that, like, Saylor, she works so hard, and it makes you want to work hard as well, too, where she's, like, all over, like, offensively and defensively. So she also brings, like, a different kind of energy that, like, we all truly need at the end of the day.
Anything else for that? Thanks, ladies. Raise your hand for the mics for questions for Coach Frese. We'll start with Brenda.
Hey, 2 parts. Kind of, Allie kind of mentioned it, but what was your message after that first quarter, after the slow start, to kind of get a little bit more juice from them? And could you go through a little bit about the mindset of the lineup change, Saylor for Christina?
Yeah. I think I was disappointed, clearly, with our start. I think we need to set the tone early and be a lot more aggressive and really wanted to make the point there. So, it's understanding the standard we want to play at, and especially on the defensive end. We're not playing the team. We're trying to get better every time we step out on the floor. And, I've said this all along. I mean, we have 7 starters, and with both Sailor and Bree, and now with the rotation, when you look at Sailor, she was 3 weeks out with an injury, but this is who she's been. I mean, helping us in rebounding. You look at her stat line today, like right now we're not shooting the 3 ball very well, so she's extended the defense for us where people have to play her, 2 assists, no turnovers. So you have to guard her. And so big picture as we move into conference play, you're going to need that. But I think that's the luxury we have this year is that we do have 7 starters. And on any given night, like I've shared with all of them, is you want to be the player playing at the end of the game. It's not about starting. It's really about, playing at the end of the game when you're counted most.
Coach, kind of adding on to that, Sailor was the only player that didn't sit in the entire first quarter. Was that kind of designed, and what was the thought process behind that?
I thought she was given the most effort. I was disappointed in kind of some of the lapses that we had from a defensive end. So, you saw some quick time going to the bench early, and I thought I did think when Chris and Bree and Mir came in there early, I thought they helped try to jumpstart some things. So just coming ready to play. Nothing's set this season. There's a lot of we're going to go with the players that are giving us the effort and the energy.
And then also, how would you evaluate the team's defense tonight? You guys forced 19 turnovers, but gave up 25 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a work in progress. I am disappointed to kind of see. I feel like we've kind of taken a step back where we've got to be able to not play to the level of our competition and be able to get in better habits. But right now it's a lot of games with less practice time. So I know we're excited to be able to get into finals week to work on some areas that we feel we need to clean up.
Coach, people often call conference play a new season. Kind of how do you assess overall where you guys are? Obviously 9-0 is great, but what are kind of the things that you're happy with and maybe things that you're not so happy with as we head into the Big Ten?
I think we've had a blend of both when you talk about trying to, really work on some of your rotations and your depth off the bench. But as I've shared with the team, it gets real on Saturday, and Purdue's a great team. It's always been a hard place to play. So we know this in conference play that, like I said, there's 18 teams and half of them are ranked with the other 2 receiving votes. So there's not going to be you have an off night, you're going to lose, and that could be at home, that could be on the road. So the slate is wiped clean, and it's a fresh new start for everyone. Nobody cares what your record is going into conference play. It is just games to get you prepared. So I'd like to see us get back to shooting free throws better. We were shooting 80% before the weekend hit, so that's an area we need to get our mojo back and step up to the line and make free throws.
Coach, for the second straight game, you guys were dominant in the paint, scored a lot of points. Is that a result of the shooting not being as well, or is that kind of the game plan coming in?
It's a blend of both. We have an inside post presence, and we definitely had the advantage tonight in that area, especially over the weekend. But we're intentional there, and when your 3-point shot isn't falling, I think you need to be even more tuned into being able to get easier looks until your shot starts falling. I know that will come around. That's a game of percentages, but then you might as well take the higher percentage shot and work that until it comes back around.
Hey, Brenda. Just a quick update on Emily and Kendall.
Yeah, Emily's, still, out with a concussion, so she's day to day. And then, Kendall's progressing really well. We hope to have her back in the next few weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.